Ha! Look at you. Look at me. Tuko riadha, man. Let's go to Doha. Let's go to Doha and have a rapid results of what happened there. More than what happened there was that it was a come out party for Kenyans in diaspora, expatriates, working force, because you know what? Doha, Qatar, Middle East. I told you before, 80% of the workers are foreigners, predominantly Kenyans, Filipinos, and somebody else. But Kenyans who showed up for this Diamond League, Wanda League. Tuko riadha, my friend. Let's go right there. And for me, it was really a party because the stadium was rocking. They were having a good time. Away from home or second home for Kenyans. I have no idea, but one thing I know, going to the airport in Doha is habari, ujambo, washindaje, what's up, VP, whatever that is. Kenyans have flooded that country in numbers. And they were in the stadium to cheer their athletes, led by none other than Babyface. No more Babyface, but the greatest, the new lady on the block. Faith Cherotich did her thing in 3000. Brilliant night for her. She overturned, she outclassed, she outkicked the top three or the top two from the Olympics. Winfred Yavi from Bahrain had a night to remember because she thought she had faith coming home the home stretch. Going into the penultimate lap, it was shoulder to shoulder Yavi and Faith Cherotich. Faith has been training well. She shared that in a local newspaper. She's found a mental fortitude and toughness and grit. I don't think she's 20. She's talking big. She delivered big. She outstaged Yavi, Winfred, to win the 3,000 meter steeplechase. More than that for me is how technically savvy she is, how she approaches the barriers. You know, steeplechase, you don't run into them. You have to hurdle. And she's a good hurdler. And how she beat Yavi in the home straight. It was like that, and it was edgy. 9 minutes, 5 seconds. The leading time in the world. Faith Cherotich outkicks, outclasses Winfred Yavi. The crowd went nuts. Good for her. Now we know what she's been talking about. Now we know she's really managed her training very well. She looks good. She looks fresh. She looks young. And she looks very, very smooth. Happy for her. Kenyans, like I say, they came out to party. In 5,000, Reynold Cheruyot, 26th the last 200 meters to win in 5,000 meters. Let me tell you something you should be aware by now. Global warming, ozone layer is hot. It's hot where you are. It's cooking in Qatar. It's hot. They did this at night. 5,000 meters was unbearable to watch. You could tell the athletes were like, what are we doing here? I think they had gone out on what they call 12:50 pace. What were they thinking? The winning time was 13:11. Who cares? Reynold Cheruyot, the Kenyan, he's talking of doubling up 5,015 in the World Championship. He wants to take it all. He looks ruthless in the home straight. 26 for the last 200 meters. Well, you can do that when you're running 13, I guess, because 13 is not even average anymore in 5K. Well, there you go, Kenyans. They have something to celebrate. 2 Kenyans win. The crowd went nuts. Yep, Kenyans have something to celebrate about. Shall we? Well, let's stick to athletics. Let's just stay with athletics because there's some things I like to talk about. Then I have to talk about 800 meters. Man, this guy here can never bypass the 800 meters. Shepiso Masalela from Botswana, man. he's a threat in the 800. If this is how he's gonna do it, just running as if he's not even breathing in the last 50 meters, he passes Kimanyal and drops Bryce Hoppel of US to second in 1:43.11. I told you 1:43 is the time in Qatar. It's never that fast there. It's too hard. Not very at the best place to see great times. But 1:43.11, this time of the year, Masalela from Botswana is a 3:30 guy in 1500 meters. Dangerous dude. Dangerous. He's not the only Botswanese who wins. Letsile Tebogo does it in 200 meters. He edges Lindsay from USA. Courtney Lindsay, he edges him. 2010. A kind of slow time, but 2010 is decent. So 2 wins for Botswana, 2 wins for Kenyans. Africa awakening. My God. Oh my goodness. I'll talk of one more thing, then I'll let you guys go. Javelin. Why? Because there were 2 guys that went over 90 meters. Do you know what 90 meters look like? Is that over a little bit? If you know the football field, it's 120. These guys are almost knocking the javelin across the field. Yeah. Nirjal Chopra, I talked about him the other day. He's a gold medalist. He went 90.23. 90.23, that's a long way from here. That is like, where is it? He thought he had won. No. Julian Weber from Germany came back and went 91.08. By much, by far, winner. I was there. I wanted to bring that up because field events are exciting to watch if you've been there. And javelin to me looks like they're just chucking that thing like darts. Like if you playing darts, these guys, man, it's all the power from the hip and you deliver that thing. Well, Julian Weber. Oh, what did the Kenyan do? Let me check how the Kenyan did. Yego. Yego was 9th. He went 78. He should retire. He's been around. He's the only Kenyan that I've known for a long time. I think his time is up. Oh man, I have to do you a favor. I have to do you a favor with the women 100 meters. Why? Why do you think I have to do this? Because, there's a legend. I have to talk about the legend, Price from Jamaica. I have to mention that one because let me see where are the results. She was 3rd. She got beat by Tina and Tia. They're twins from Jamaica. They went 10-9. Price was 3rd, and honestly, I don't think I'm surprised at those twins. I think the twin was, I don't know what place she was in the Olympics, but man, they look like smooth criminals from Jamaica. My man, my ladies from Jamaica, Tina and Tia Clayton. Look out for the twins. Come World Championship. If they are going to be around, they're going to be a menace. But for me, a distance guy, a middle distance guy, and a love for some javelin, Faith Cherotich did not let me down. Cheruiyot running 26 the last 200 meters. And this Botswana guy, Botswanese in 800 meters. Wow, 1:43. I have to give that shout out. Wycliffe Kinyamal was decent. He ran 1:43.5. No, 1:43.3. So it's not bad for Kenya. Before I let you go, guys, I want to talk about Aaron Kemei Chemeningwa. He ran 1:45.2. Young. We don't even know how good he is. I think he ran 1:42 last year. The reason why I'm bringing him up is because he reminds me of a silver medalist from 1992 Olympics, Nixon Kiprotich. I remember watching Kiprotich. I trained with him when I was in Kenya. The running style is like Nixonel, Kiprotichish, but I don't know where he's going to go with his talent. I think he needs to harvest it sooner. He faded very bad. He couldn't finish very strong. Aaron Kemei Cheminingwa, that's his name. I'm very curious about him because he reminds me a lot of some of these legends or some of these great medalists we've had in the past who represented the country of Kenya. I'm passionate about 800 and I don't have to confess to you because you know that. I'll leave you at that. Those are the highlights I'll put on this episode of Tukorieda. It's great. Keep subscribing, man. I might have some additional information to share with you tomorrow. Look out, like them, view them, subscribe them, and share because it's all about love and celebration for Kenyans. Happy for Kenyans in Qatar. If you're in Qatar, man, give me a shout out. I give you a shout out. You expatriates, diasporian, or workers. All right. Talk to you later.